I was born with spina bifida, and I had been having kidney problems since I was probably 8, 9 years old. And they said that it would probably come to that eventually. I would have to have a kidney. And I actually found out whenever I turned 20 years old, I actually found out that I was going to have to go on dialysis. I noticed that I was real sluggish and didn't want to do a whole lot of anything. And it felt like I was like swelled all the time, you know, like my fingers was swelled up and had headaches constantly. And I just thought, you know, it was just a normal thing, you know, just come with life. I mean, I didn't know that I was needing to be on dialysis at the time. I mean, I thought I felt fine, but I mean, I've had so many other health problems in my life, I just thought it was one of those. Once you're on dialysis, in my opinion, that's your rock bottom point, and it can't go nowhere but up from there. I mean, that's how it was for me anyway. I don't know about anybody else. I was on it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I like to play music. I've played music since I was 15 years old, and it's hard to do that and, you know, be on dialysis all at the same time. It's hard to actually spend time with your friends like you wanted to. The first year, you know, I thought, you know, maybe tomorrow, I mean, after my first treatment, well, maybe tomorrow I'll have a kidney waiting on me. And then after about the second year, it just kind of got pushed farther back in my mind. And after the third year, I thought, there ain't no way I'm going to get a call. I mean, I'm a kid. They always told me kids are the first one to usually to get an organ on a transplant list. And if I haven't got one over 3 years, why would I get one now? So, I mean, my mindset had gone down, you know, after all that. When I first started, I had a positive outlook on everything, and, you know, this is just another thing I've got to go with. And after about the third year, you know, after it started, my outlook on it was, why in the world do I have to go through it? I was at the center having dialysis done, and the nurse that run the dialysis center, she come up to me and told me that they had a possible match here in Charleston, and told me that, you know, they was going to finish everything just to go home. And as soon as I got home, they actually called and said it was for me to come down here. And I actually come down, they did blood work out of the ER over at CAMC and had everything cross-matched, and within, I think, 8 hours, they were ready, you know, come back in the hospital, get ready to go into surgery. So, I mean, it was a quick thing, but I'll never forget it. As long as I live, I won't ever forget that. It's kind of like, you know, you're relieved, but you're scared all at the same time because you've never been through anything like that. But I was more relieved than anything in the world. I mean, more than anything else. I'm just thankful, good Lord, I won't have to go back to dialysis anymore. Since my transplant, things have been going great. I actually help with a lady do Social Security cases now. Me and my wife, we have a dog and a cat and a bunch of other animals that we're taking care of. We actually got married a year and 11 days after I had my transplant. So a lot of good things happened in July for me. I mean, a lot of good things. I've been able to do a lot more than what I could before. Not as much as what I'd like to, but, you know, I know it'll come with time. The team over at the Transplant Center is awesome. I tell people all the time, we're just like my second family. I mean, all of them, from pre-transplant to post-transplant, they're just a great bunch of people to work with.